All right, y'all. So, welcome back. I want you guys to listen to our Vice President, Kamala Harris. And while I have you guys on hold, while I'm getting this prepared for you, if you guys want to hit subscribe, that would really help me a great deal. I would really appreciate it. Anybody's watching who's not subscribed, please hit subscribe. I do appreciate it. I do. I know it's like, why should I have to subscribe just because I'm watching it? You don't have to do anything you don't want to do, but you know what I'm saying? It does help. Okay. All right. Let's get started.
Can you explain to Americans what exactly will they face if this happens?
Sure. As the president talked about in his speech, we are aware that, again, when America stands for her principles and all of the things that we hold dear, it requires sometimes for us to put ourselves out there in a way that maybe we will incur some cost. And in this situation, that may relate to energy costs, for example. But we are taking very specific and appropriate, I believe, steps to mitigate what that cost might be if it happens.
Can you
Okay. Oh, okay. Sometimes we just have to take one for the team, I guess. I guess that's what Kamala is telling us. Sometimes we got to take one for the team, because when we Americans want to stand up for principles and what's right, we have to put ourselves out there and we can incur some. Here it is. When America stands up for her principles and all the things we hold dear, excuse me, the last year, y'all who are saying all of this have not stood up for a single principle. Okay. The single principle. Why this matters again, you hear the government, we're going to have to incur some costs. That's why. Maybe I wouldn't care so much if I know, matter of fact, I know for a fact I wouldn't, not to say I wouldn't care so much, but I wouldn't feel it so much because they've done stuff like this plenty of times. Send foreign aid. It doesn't matter what administration, right? They send foreign aid, they send this, they send that. In the 90s, my parents didn't talk about like, oh my gosh, our gas prices are going up because they're doing some foreign thing. And America's standing up for their principles. You're standing up for your principle after you force people to take experimental injections that are taking jobs away from American citizens because they don't want to be experimented on. It's not right. It's not right. We don't. So what principles? But we have to put ourselves out there. Look at her with her floppy hands. I hate she always does this floppy thing, I guess, to show that I know I use my hands, but seriously. And she's saying this like, well, we got to put ourselves out there. Kamala, how much stocks do you have? I'm sorry. I'm getting louder. How much stock do you have in Raytheon or Lockheed Martin or whatever oil company that you're making stronger over there in the UA than you're doing over here? You know what I'm saying? How are you putting yourself out there? And we're going to have to incur some costs, but we're looking hard not to. No, you're not we the people. We are we the people. We the people who are going to have to incur the cost. Y'all keep taking our money. Y'all go overseas with it, do whatever you want, and tell us that we got to pay more money in bills and gas. Wow. I read a lot of Aaron Mate stuff. No, I watch him, excuse me, on the Gray Zone. And he's basically saying, so according to Biden, U.S. intelligence and U.S. media outlets that parrot their claims like good spokespeople, Putin has decided to both order an invasion and yet also meet with Biden. So yes, apparently Biden is going to go, they're meeting together for some diplomatic talk. Like, yo, you see, it's two different things coming out of this White House. It's two different things coming out the White House. Are they going to be invaded or not? Oh, so now Putin's going to talk. They can't keep up. But I know one thing. Yeah, of course, the gas prices are going to go higher. Y'all are connected to those gas companies in other countries. This has to be why. Joe Biden put more regulations on our own gas lines, okay, that we can't drill for our own gas, but we can beg other countries to send us oil. We want to save the planet. And because, oil is bad and then it's going to cause pollution. So then I need another renewable. I need another energy. I need another energy that's going to work. Where's the solution? Do you have the solution before you take away what I have now? And don't tell me about electrical car chargers. I'm not in the market to buy a new car right now. I'm not. And and they're bringing more electrical car chargers to the cities for what? I don't need it. I don't need it. So tell me, where is the energy that I'm supposed to use if you're getting rid of our gas? Because we still are using gas, right? You're still using gas and it's going to be higher. That's basically what they're telling you. It's going to be higher. Okay. And we're begging overseas for gas. You're not putting anything out there. You're about to make bank. Are you kidding me? We're not dumb. This is not the 90s and the early 2000s when the internet wasn't at our fingertips. Okay. Not saying that our parents were dumb, but CNN told them weapons of mass destruction. It wasn't what it was. I always bring that up, but that's one of those situations where it's like, well, that's what they said. That's what they said. Now you can go and you can debunk your own these intelligence agencies. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to make y'all aware of the fact that this is what's going on. There it is. So we're gonna take one for the team so that the team can go and make the big bucks.